Good morning, all. Today I'll be talking about HPV vaccination. So, what is HPV vaccination? What is the relevance of taking HPV vaccination? Can it be protective? How much protection it gives? And should you take a booster dose? All these aspects will be covered in the talk. But in today's session, I will be talking about HPV virus and HPV infection. The breast cancer is the commonest cause of death in females. The next cause of cancer death is cervical cancer. And every 8 minutes, one woman dies of cervical cancer, and 8 out of 10 women will be acquiring the human papillomavirus infection in their lifetime. So, we will come to what is the significance of this human papillomavirus. Thanks to the German virologist Harald Surhausen, who identified that the cervical cancer is caused by the HPV serotypes 16 and 18 in 1984, and he won a Nobel Prize in 2008 for that. No other human cancer has an etiological agent identified. When you identify an etiological agent, you may be able to prevent that. That is a good thing about cervical cancer. Human papillomavirus infection is caused by the HPV virus, which is a double-stranded DNA virus. It infects only the squamous epithelium of skin and mucosa. Almost 80% of the women will be exposed to this virus by the age of 50. About 200 serotypes have been identified, but 60 to 70 types infect the skin, causing the common warts we see. And 30-40 types infect the genital area of men and women. The HPV virus is categorized based on their oncogenic potential to low risk and high risk serotypes. The high risk serotypes, the commonest being 16 and 18, others being 31, 33, 35, 39, 45, 51, 52, 56, 58, 59, 68, and 73. Infect the men and women, causing anogenital carcinoma and oropharyngeal carcinoma in both sexes. In females, it causes cervical cancer, vaginal cancer, vulval cancer. Males, it causes penile cancer. In both sex, it causes anal cancer and oropharyngeal cancer. The oropharyngeal cancer will be infecting the tonsillar fossa and the base of the tongue. The low risk type, the commonest is 6 and 11, causes the laryngeal papilloma, the genital warts or condyloma acuminata. This is the genital warts in the vulva of female. This is the perianal genital wart, and this is the penile wart. Coming to the prevalence, 16-19 are the commonest types, 16 being common. The sad thing is, since the natural immune response is very low, women infected with one HPV type may be co-infected or subsequently infected with other types. Reinfection also can occur, and the men and women will be asymptomatic after the infection. That is also the sad part. The transmission occurs by the penetrative sex, vaginal, anal, or oral sex with someone who has the virus, and even intimate skin to skin contact with the infected area can lead to infection. Vertical transmission, that is transfer from mother to fetus, is possible if the woman has an active genital wart lesion, and if the birth occurs during the time, the fetus can acquire the virus and can result in laryngeal papilloma. 90% acquire infection shortly after the first sexual activity. As I said earlier, among the 200 serotypes, 30 are anogenital and 15 are oncogenic types. And coming to the life cycle of the HPV virus, the virus will infect the basal cells, and it will, viral replication occurs. All these cells will be affected. The changes will be produced by the virus, and the virus will be shed from the surface epithelium cells, and it will be also there in the secretions. The HPV virus evades the immune system. That is an important thing that we thought of, that it will, my natural immune response is very less after an infection, because the virus does not cause cell death or inflammation, so that the immune system is not alerted. Also, in the cell the virus hides and multiplies, and this doesn't causes viremia also. So immune response elicited by the virus is very low. Coming to cervical cancer, about 71% of cervical cancer is caused by 16 and 18. Other 15% is caused by 31, 33, 45, 52, and 58. All the 16 and 18 serotypes will be there in all the vaccine, and a non-evalent vaccine in addition include these 31, 33, 45, 52, and 58. So all these serotypes together causes 90% of cervical cancer, and these types can be prevented by vaccination. Condoms reduce the risk of transmission, but it doesn't completely offer complete protection, that it will not prevent 100% protection, because the male condom and the female condom, it will not cover the skin of the vulva may not be covered, skin of the perineum will not be covered, perianal region will not be covered, so the risk of close contact will result in transmission of infection. So the prophylactic vaccine is the only proven and available method of primary HPV prevention. Coming to the treatment part, even if you acquire an infection with the virus, no virus specific treatment is not there. No virus specific treatment is there. Prophylactic vaccines are only available. So you have to take vaccine to prevent the infection. The next session I will be explaining on HPV vaccination details. Thank you.